At the beach party, she wanted to be the 2,500 naira per day bouncer for Dabota. And so I believe that is where
that's not nice.
Dadem is Dabota's bouncer. And she actually dims her lights for Dabota.
So
I don't think she has a mind of her own. You know what I see? Dadem is easily controlled. She is easily controlled. Before, I used to call her two-faced, but I've taken my time to study her. When she likes you, she makes a foolery of herself.
I honestly think that Caroline should not have returned for season 3 of The Real Housewives of Lagos. Because, I would understand the issue between Dabota and Sophia. To some extent, I would still even understand the issue between Diadem and Sophia. But I'm finding it so difficult to understand the issue between Caroline and Dabota. For one, we all thought all of this started with the boat EU. That was where I thought it started from. So imagine my shock when I'm hearing all this revelation about what Dabota did when her marriage ended, how Dabota went to her house, dancing one corner in a matrimonial home with another woman. It's not like I don't believe it. Again, the things that these ladies are saying on the show, you cannot exactly say if it is true or not, but let's just flow with the narrative. If truly you actually have EU with this person, I feel like we should have been introduced to that narrative from the beginning of the season. Because right now, it's looking some type of way. At the beginning of the season, you guys are cool, you are chit-chatting, you're kumbayaing together. You even went to our house. Then, all of a sudden, the both thing happened, and then we're hearing, oh, she did this when I left my marriage, she did that when I left my marriage, kiniko. I just think, I really wish Caroline did not bring those issues to the table. If at all she was really burning to address that issue with Dabota, I think she should have addressed that issue with Dabota personally and not on the group with the ladies, especially knowing how the other ladies that she was talking to actually feel about Dabota. To me, it seemed like she was trying to recruit the other ladies to, join forces with her to go against Dabota, which sort of sound like, I'm not exactly a Dabota fan, but what Caroline is doing right now seems to me like what she's accusing Diadem of doing. For me, I feel like Caroline is to Sophia what she's claiming Diadem is to Dabota, if you know what I mean. You see, another thing is that Caroline, for me, is the kind of person that I don't think I'll be very cool sharing my lowest moment in life with, because I cannot get over that part where she said, I was there for Dabota in the lowest moment of her life. Yeah, if you were there for somebody in the lowest moment of their life, I don't think that's something that you should bring to public knowledge. There are a lot of things that you guys have shared over time that you've known each other. We're not hearing that. So why are you suddenly just bringing it up now that, oh, you were there like you're the savior mother when she was going through it? Come on. I just feel like there are some things that should never have been said. And again, this is why I say maybe Caroline not returning for season 3 would have been a good thing, because so far, for me, I just feel like she's not exactly shown that she's the kind of person that knows when to step in and step out of situation, when not to overflow certain situation. Because another thing that really stressed me out in this last 2 episodes is the way she kept talking about Diadem over and over and over again. To the best of my own knowledge, according to what I saw on the show, all this old Diadem saga started with the old boat thing. Why are we still dragging it? The ladies had 2 separate hangouts, and this is still a topic. Diadem is this, Diadem is that. Come on. For me, it's just, let's know when to just let things be and let things take their natural course. This old saga is now making me see Caroline a bit differently. Now, talking about seeing someone a bit differently is Diadem. In the last review that I did, aside the fact that ladies had issues with how Diadem reacted to them coming late and all the stuff during the boat's beach house saga, for me, I felt like she didn't own her anger enough. If you are mad, show them that you're mad. If you're upset, show them that you're upset. But right now, I think I'm beginning to understand Diadem a bit better, and rightfully so, maybe love her even more, because Diadem to me, right? Look at how Diadem has conducted herself on the show so far. Diadem is like a powerhouse. In fact, she is a powerhouse. Diadem is the kind of person that respects people, respect their space, respect their time, respects everything. If you invite her for an event, she's there early, there on time, looking so pretty. You know one thing about people like that respect other people, is that they have like tenfolds of that respect for themselves. So as much as she would not want to do bullshit to other people, she would also by herself distance herself 10 times from bullshit, which is why I think she's not reacting to certain things. Because that entire saga where Sophia was supposed to go to her office and then she cancelled, and she didn't even cancel on time, she cancelled after she was already late, for me, I think was something that could have pretty much escalated quickly. But the fact that she didn't exactly express it like that, now that I look at it, might not be the fact that she's two-faced. Maybe she's just maybe she's just too big to deal with some certain bullshit. Because think about it. You that you're supposed to be somewhere at a supposed time, you didn't call the person that you're supposed to go and meet earlier that you won't be able to make it. You didn't call them a day, you didn't call them hours before the appointment that you have been double booked. You are calling me after you're already late. Late that you are double booked, you won't be able to make it. What do you want me to say? Exactly. So for me now, looking at Diadem, I don't think that she's running away from her issues. I just think that baby girl is too big to be dealing with some certain nonsense. Because for me, it's nonsense. And I still like Sophia, by the way, 100%. I am still a big fan of Sophia. But you see, this whole lateness thing and not informing people properly, it doesn't sit well with me. If I know that I'm not going to be somewhere, for me, it's basic courtesy for you to tell the person ahead of time. If you are double booked, you weren't double booked at that particular time that you're supposed to be there. You knew ahead that you weren't going to be there, so you should have just communicated ahead. That's what I think. Dabota, Dabota, Dabota. To be honest, I think the only thing I've liked about Dabota so far, only thing, is the fact that she carries her business on her head. I love me a woman that knows her business and minds the business that pays. Dabota is literally carrying Dabota Cosmetics on her head on this show, and I'm loving every single bit of it. I think Diadem is also doing the same thing. It's so beautiful to see how much they're putting out there regards their business, regards their product. I just think it's beautiful. But you see, with Dabota, I honestly think Dabota needs to chill. To be honest, I don't think Dabota is a bad person, but I just think she's a bit uptight whenever she's around the ladies. I think she needs to try to be more natural when she's around the ladies, be more relaxed. I mean, I watched that part where she was having a conversation with her friend AE, and the Dakota in that episode was completely different from the Dakota that we've been saying. She was so relaxed, she was so playful, it was so light-hearted. Like baby girl was in her element, she was just being a girl, and I think that was so beautiful. That was so refreshing to see about Dakota. So I really don't understand why she's all whenever she's with the other ladies. Come on, let's just chill and have fun. And by the way, Dakota is the kind of person that, is it that part where she was telling her friend what transpired at the beach house? Ha! Fair would not fair about her. The way she was saying it is a true testament of the fact that you can say the truth in an untruthful way. You can say the truth in a lying manner. Because I was like, okay, what you are saying is fact, but that's not the way it happened. That's not the way it occurred. So that what I say the truth now. I feel like she intentionally said it that way to kind of like sell the narrative that she wanted to paint to her friend. And I really like the fact that her friend knew her into it. See, this is how you know when someone is in their true element. Her friend knew her because the friend was saying, wait, what did you say? When they were doing all of this, what did you do? Because she knows. Anyways, I honestly wish Dabuta would be more relaxed when she's around the ladies, because for me, I feel like there's more to see about Dabuta. I honestly believe that she's a very, very cool lady, and we'll really get to enjoy her if we actually know her beyond the old surface thing. And for people that are comparing her to Faith from season 2, now talking about what is going to give Sophia, who would have thought? Because me, I didn't thought. So did you thought? Honestly, when Sophia was introduced, I think I probably said this in the last episode that I reviewed. When Sophia was introduced, a couple of people know her on the internet as a lot of things. Our relationship with Dele Momodu, to our relationship with Davido, and being Imade's mom, Davido's baby mama, and things like that. A lot of people did not actually know her beyond those faces. You know what's beautiful? I like the fact that she's showing us the Sophia that we should have known. I love the way she minds her business on the 100. Even with Dabota that treated her like, I feel like she still speaks gracefully whenever she speaks of the ladies. She still gives them good compliment. And I absolutely love the fact that despite what Dabota did at the beach house, she still wanted to invite her to Ghana on the girls' trip. For me, I think that that's just been royal, and I love it. I'm thoroughly enjoying Sophia in this season. She's been like the most impressive of all the ladies to me. I've always said it. I am pro Sophia any day, every day, at least for now. But I'm sure that she will not fall my hand. Yeah, because the Saturday that will be sweet. It's from Friday that we will know. And this Friday is good. Honestly, I can't wait for what she's going to treat the girls to on the Ghana trip. I can't wait for her to host them in a queen way. I can't wait for us to experience Ghana through Sophia. Lastly, another thing that I just want to say about this season so far is it just me, but it just seemed like this season is not really event packed. We're not seeing the ladies doing a lot of things. Last season there were a lot of things. We had people who had mommy's dates, we had people who traveled. We're just seeing a lot of different bits of the ladies' life. But this season can okay. Maybe we should just wait for the Ghana trip. Abby. Alright. Anyways, for now, that's all I have to say. Dabota, she need to calm down. Caroline, she need to stop talking about diadem. It's okay. We are tired. We have had it. We have had it. She's Dabota bodyguard. We know. We have had it. But next, move. Can we hear other things? Can we listen to other people? Sophia, I just like how she's carrying herself, and I think she should continue carrying herself with grace like that. Laura, I'm absolutely loving all the energy from Laura. Laura, I'll be Laura now. I just love how Laura is giving this season. We can't wait for Mariam to come back so that she can join the ladies and we can experience more adventures. And until that time, I'll catch you on the next review. I remain your humble host, my humble self, Omotolani, and this is Tolani Unscripted. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget that the conversation continues in the comment section. Until the next time I catch you, bye.